going into 11 weeks out. Today is Sunday, July 9th. And I'm gonna do a full day of eating of what I'm currently at, although things will continue to change. So I'm gonna make my oats and egg whites and coffee, and I'll show you as I go. Okay, so oats are in here, some baking powder, cinnamon, salt, a little bit of stevia, and then covered it with water and mixed it up. And then I'm gonna microwave it. And I usually do like a minute, stir it, and then maybe another minute, but I keep an eye on it so it doesn't overflow. So like 30 seconds to a minute until it's the texture that I want it to. For egg whites, this is like most of my protein in the morning. I do a little bit of yogurt too, but I just like them plain. I make it kind of like almost just like a pancake, and some salt, and I eat them on the side of my oats. Okay, to make my egg whites that I like to do, so I have like a full, almost cup of egg whites. So I do maybe like half of this in the pan, make a little pancake, flip it with some salt, and then I do it again. So I do it 2 times, but here we go. It mostly flipped over, but it's working. Okay, and then for my coffee, we have this milk frother. It's very fancy. I have unsweetened vanilla almond milk and a little bit of the low-fat Oatly, just for like a little bit of creaminess, and it froths better. So do this, and I'm gonna put some sugar-free vanilla in it as well. Okay, so on top of my oats, I do just a little bit of Greek yogurt. I just like the texture part of it with the oats and berries. So I just do like an ounce of yogurt on top. Perfect. Okay, and then I do blueberries, and we got these blueberries from the farmer's market yesterday, so they're so good. Okay, actually, I'm gonna show you. One second. Okay, this is what our fridge is looking like right now. That's the best looking fridge by far. Okay, now we have our egg whites. I just kind of fold them up into a bowl, and I actually, I do eat these just with my hands. And then I eat my oats after I have my coffee. So coffee is now in here, and this is just black coffee with stevia. So I'm gonna froth the milk, put it in here, but I need to drink it down a little bit first. So. Not a fan of black coffee, but I need it to be sweet, and then some milk definitely does help. Okay, now the milk. I do use a mini spatula to eat a lot of my meals, and I do bring it traveling. It just allows me to get everything in the dish without like scraping the sides and be really annoying. So I use this for like yogurt, oats, and like ice cream and anything else that I need with it too. Let me show you the finished product. So got coffee, oats, some yogurt and berries, and egg whites. This is it. All right, so coffee, and I ate my eggs already, but I'm gonna dig into my oats. I read a little bit, and I'm just doing a little bit of work while I eat. But with my food so far, what really has helped is I eat like very, very the same every single day. I kind of change up vegetables and protein and everything. But as my calories have come down, mostly from carbs, I've swapped out things like rice for potatoes or more vegetables and leafy greens. Even just adding like a couple handfuls of mixed greens to my lunch and dinner has increased the volume so much. And so I've been pleasantly surprised that my hunger is like, it's more noticeable, but it's really not super extreme. And I'm feeling really satisfied throughout the day. And if I do feel hunger, I know a meal is coming really soon. So that's what I'll kind of show today, is what my meals have really been looking like very consistently. And I enjoy it. And so I don't mind eating a very similar day to day. And I think that's a huge element to being able to see progress. It's like less variables, less things changing. It's like you keep it just very, very simple. This is unknown territory for me of going into prep. So I don't know, as we get closer to show, if we need to dig a lot deeper in terms of like calories coming down or anything, if protein would ever come down just for the sake of bringing calories down. But we'll see. I hope not. But otherwise, like, we want to continue to push and get more aggressive while I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling really good. So by that, it probably means maybe more cardio throughout the week and maybe carbs coming down. And then until I need a break or something, we'll keep things going, and I'm here for it. So going into week 11 tomorrow though, and I'm really excited to see continuous changes. And yeah, so it's happening. Okay, so it is 11:47. This is meal number 2. This is technically lunch or post-workout. And I do pretty much the same thing with this every single day. So I have frozen artichoke hearts. I'm gonna microwave for like a minute, and then I'll add to a pan. And then we try to always have like a bunch of cooked chicken that we bake in the oven. We bake it on a like a cast iron grill pan for like 45 minutes or something, and it's so good. So we like to have a lot left over. Adam will eat some too, and so if we ever run out, I sometimes will just make sure I have other proteins around. Like I have frozen cod from Costco that are like individually packaged, or I'll have ground beef in the fridge or something too. But for the most part, grilled chicken or baked chicken is what most of my lunches are. I'm gonna do a little bit of avocado, but I'm gonna do more with dinner later. So just like kind of like a bite of avocado just cause. And then I baked a bunch of baby potatoes a couple days ago. This is like a ton. And so I'll put some of those in there. And so I'll microwave the artichoke hearts, heat up the artichoke hearts with the potatoes and chicken, and then put it over a bunch of mixed greens that we got at the market yesterday. So this is a mesclun mix. So I think it's like a little bit more like bitters and stuff. I'll put some salt on top, and then I'm gonna put some of this mutant sauce from Flavor Gang on it. It's like a ginger sauce. It's a little bit sweet, so you really don't need much of it, but I probably will do like 10 grams or something. Sometimes I will add some wasabi as well. And I think something spicy with this sauce definitely helps to like mellow it out a little bit. It's not as sweet. And sometimes I'll do mustard. So today I'm gonna do this sauce and just that with some salt. And I will show you as I go. Okay, so like I said, just doing a little bit of avocado, probably like 5 grams. Okay, it was 6 grams, so I'll do a little bit less later. And then do this. Let's do 10 milliliters here. You actually don't need as much as you think because like when you mix it all up, it kind of coats it. Big ginger fan. Okay, I'm gonna mix this up. All right, finished product. So mixed greens has helped massively with adding volume to food, and this has been a game changer. Like this fills my entire bowl. So this is, so technically post-workout, Ray and I actually did a hike and trail run today up to this like lookout that we've done several times. And so it was the first time this summer, which was really fun. It was a little over 6 miles. It took us like an hour and 40 minutes or so. We ran a little bit going up because some of it was flat, but then I was hiking up and then we run most of the way down. But it actually felt really good. So now time to eat. I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, I forgot to share earlier on the way to the hike, we had caffeine gummies. So the Seattle Gummy Company that I use for like as like a pre-workout. So I just have one gummy before I work out about like 20-30 minutes before, and it has 100 milligrams of caffeine. It also has 6 grams of carbs, so I do log it. But that is something I forgot to document. So aside from that, everything is good to go. Everything's normal, and I'm gonna eat this meal and then I will check back. Okay, we're getting coffee and this is what is happening. So got cold brew, sugar-free vanilla, no ice, no milk. And then got this almond milk. We are literally on the side of my car doing this, so put it in. So now we have coffee. And now we're gonna walk around for our Sunday coffee date. So this might look weird, but this is my snack. And it's actually really good. It's about 3:20 p.m. I've been doing the snack, a variation of this, most of the time like mid-afternoon. So just cut up like a bunch of cucumber and put a little bit of salt on it and then a little bit of peanut butter. Sometimes if I need some more protein just for my protein total of the day, I'll do like a couple pieces of chicken. So my other meals, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then my yogurt bowl at night, gets me a good amount of protein per serving. So I could add additional protein to that, but it's sometimes nice to have more that I can add to this snack. Just like the feeling of eating more food, and then some fresh raspberries from the market. So very light carb, tiny bit of protein, some fats. It actually does taste good altogether, but it's also just like a nice crunch, good texture, and it ties me over until dinner. But I also drink tons of water between now and then too, and just keeping up with my water intake throughout the day. So right now I'm actually getting in like 140 to 150 ounces of water a day. My goal is at least a gallon, but I tend to get more than that just because I like water, and it helps me to stay that feeling of like feeling full. But I've also noticed just being more hydrated, like I actually just feel so much better, and partly because it's in the summer and having some electrolytes with it too, it just feels good. So that's what I will do for now, for the next few hours until we start dinner, and it'll tie me over pretty well. Dinner time, we're gonna do burgers tonight with 96% ground beef. And so if you watched one of my earlier videos on how we make turkey burgers, we do the same thing with beef. So I just chopped up a bunch of basil, cilantro, jalapeno, and green onion. Adam's gonna mix it into the beef and then make 3 patties from that, and I'll have 1 and he'll have 2. All right, here's what we got. We got onions going, a little bit of cooking spray, and then cut up fresh carrots from the market and zucchini, and I'll add that to the pan in a couple minutes, and then we'll add some spices. Okay, so the veggies have been going for a few minutes, so now I'm gonna add some chili powder and some cumin, and then we'll both just like salt our own after. So I'll cook it more for like 8 to 10 more minutes. All right, finished product. Lots of greens, some avocado, zucchini, carrots, onion, 96% ground beef with all the fixings and some mustard and salt. Time to eat in our little back area. Yum. Time for the last meal, or my last snack. But before, important, is bean. This is a sleep powder. It does have melatonin in it. I have heard taking melatonin every single day is not good for you, or it'll mess up something. I don't really care because it has supported my sleep so well for like several years. So I do have a link to save money if you want to order. I'll put it in the description below. I forget to share that with people. But I'm going to mix a scoop of this with some water, and then I will get into my last snack. Final snack is a yogurt bowl. Things that I put in this every single time. 0% Greek yogurt, peanut butter, crunchy every time, 1 rice cake, fresh raspberries from the market, dark chocolate chips, and a little bit of stevia. So yogurt goes first. Okay. And then it's like a tiny bit of stevia. So just, it's like a little bit sweet. And then raspberries. So then you just mix it up a little bit first. Okay, so that's the side. Take your rice cake, split it in about half, but I'll do like smaller half, leave separate like that much. The best, break up into the yogurt. Okay, with the smaller piece of rice cake, that's what the peanut butter goes on. Okay, and then for the chocolate, I put some in the yogurt, some on the rice cake, but I put all in the yogurt first just to get the amount. And then you just take a few, 1, 2. And then you mix. Okay, so finished product. Got a little bit of rice cake, chocolate, and the yogurt bowl. So, okay, so that is going to finish my full day of eating. 4 meals, 1 snack, a couple large coffees, and tons of water, and a little bit of diet soda I forgot to share. But that is where I'm at now. Things will probably change this week, so that it will finish out how things have been going, and I will do another one probably a little bit further into prep.